Oops. Yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yeah, that took me by surprise. I was still organising myself. Just letting you know that Leanne's not going to be coming on tonight. She's actually not feeling the best. She's just got a headache and needing to actually rest. We have, or she has, had a very busy week. So it is Friday night. It's Friday's Intuitive Chat, just me. And I thought, well, what I might do, and I haven't set this up because I was busy watching, and I have finished watching NCIS, and that's why I'm just that slightly little bit late. And I just realised, wow, hi Kylie, what do you call it? The lighting in here is not really good for the nighttime stuff at the moment anymore, or whatever. Oh, there's another Kylie. There's a snap with you two, just on the thing. You're probably on different pages though. And Katrina, hi, how are you? I'm not sure if I'm even going to be staying on long tonight. We'll see. Probably do half an hour. I certainly can do some cards. What I thought I might do is the I haven't brought it up on the screen yet. Sorry, this one. But I've just got to see, is that, oh God, that's a square, isn't it? Let's go around the other way, like that. Let's go around this way. Is that upside down? No. Oh, that is. Can you see it well enough? I don't think you can actually. It's looking a little bit, I need to go like this away, maybe. So this one here is the Curiosity T card spread. But it's looking like it's probably not the best lighting tonight. It's not. It is a lot better doing this sort of thing in the daylight, I think. So I'm not sure if I'll do it or not. Look, we'll see. What sort of day you guys had? What I was thinking I'd do. I've been in front of a computer screen all day because I'm working through a course that I'm not writing up yet, but it's something that I'm wanting to learn to do. So who knows what's going to be coming up in the near future. That's what psychic mediums are supposed to be able to tell you, isn't it? And here we go. We've got Melissa saying, hey. Oh, lovely granny there. Is that you yourself, Melissa, or is that a grandma, your grandmother? We've got Kim. Hi, Kim. Lovely to see you, especially since you're obviously not driving right now. And Kylie, you're wanting a card, which is, we'll get to those. So I probably will do them as I'm going through, instead of just going back to it in a moment. Just having a quick look at the comments here. Most are already asking for cards since by myself. Hi, Victoria. Lovely to see you here too. I'm just popping through here. There we go. So, Nat, hi, Ros. How was your Friday? Yeah, in front of a screen. Been a rough few days, stressful and tiring. Well, then that means you need to actually be spending a bit of time doing some resting as well. Like I advised Leanne, because she said if I didn't mind, she wouldn't be able to make it. So no, look, everybody, hi Wendy, everybody, it really is that you need to look after yourselves actually. So, and that's your lovely Nan. She's 92. Wow, congratulations to your Nan. I have a few of the women in our family who have made it to over the 90s. So I just calculate that my time on this earth will be about the same too, over 90. So I'm in the third trimester now, almost like birthing a baby, but I'm going to birth out the other end, going home, spirit world. There we go. So, so Kim, building Woolies bricks. What are Woolies bricks? Have they got another toy promotion thingy on? I don't keep up with that stuff. I probably should, purely because I do have grandchildren, but I don't do it, do I? And here we go. First time watching. Hi, Kylie Ann. And you've got to never trust your tongue when your heart's better. Hush until you heal. It really is one of those owl cards that I've got here. It is that spending time listening rather than speaking. It really is a great teacher just to be able to sit, watch the world go past and learn from what you see and what you hear, not what you're going to speak out. Actually a good one to follow, isn't it? And Diana, I'm just flipping through some of the comments at the moment. So what I might do is go back to the top and we'll just work down some of the comments. And there we've got Natasha as well. Hi, Natasha. And it's just finished here in New South Wales, a promotional. Yeah, look, I don't go shopping. I don't do the shopping. In fact, because I needed some stuff and Tony, my partner's not here. Excuse me, he had to go away for the weekend. I decided I'd try the Woolworths delivery. Luckily, they were from local delivery. We have one. I think the local shop is 5 or 7 k's down the road. You know, it's local. It's in the town, so to speak. But you know, sometimes you don't take notice of the distance until you actually go to do a trip meter, and it's 7 k's to the Woolworths. So here we go. Right, I'm going to start from the top. So don't repeat your questions because I'm going to go down from the top and we'll just take a card. Which deck do I do? Do we do these? I think that's a bit too dark. So what I'm going to do is go and hide that one and we'll just get because Leanne's not here, what I'll do is just grab her cards and I can't shuffle. I'm just going to be pulling them out, okay? And I'll just do these. Oh, hang on, random. As you can tell, one-handed, it's very hard to shuffle these. So they won't be shuffled. You'll just have a pick. So Katrina, here we go. What you've got is the chameleon. Now, I might sit it over that way. Then you know it's for you. The chameleon, oh, God, except I can't read it. Be seen, enjoy life. There's no need to hide in the shadows. So as a chameleon usually adapts to its surroundings, what you're needing to do is actually to shine and show yourself out and about. You don't need to hide. So whatever you have to offer, certainly bring it forward, okay? That's what your card is, Katrina. And here we've got Kerry. And I'll just do another one. Now, it's highly unlikely I'm going to be giving the same card for it. You know, like Leanne and I had Snap. I forgot to actually put that. I forgot to note down who it was that we had the Snap for last night. So there you go. So Katrina, thank you for that. Now, I'm not going to be putting up all the comments or I'll get totally lost. You know how Leanne likes that she's the one that keeps me in track? Well, it's not when she's not here. Here we go, the wolf for you. So look at the connections that surround you and use your voice. It's time to speak up. Communication is the key. So there's something that you're needing, Kerry, that you're needing to speak out about. And what I'm doing here is I'm placing each one on top. So it's not going to be, because I can't shuffle, so it's likely there's not going to be a double up snap type card tonight. So certainly speak up. That's why I'm saying it now. Speak up, Kerry. There is something you're needing to voice, okay? Now, did I say hello to Melissa? I think I did, didn't I? Yes, because it's your Nan and Kim. Now, Kylie, here we go. It could be highly likely if I'm working down the list. So here we go for you, Kylie. You've got the stork. So it's time for spiritual beginnings and the birth of new things. Unexpected news is coming. So I would say unexpected news. There is some happy news coming. Now, it's not necessarily about birth or babies, but it could be something that you've been offered that's coming forward so that you can actually almost grow in a new pathway and take off in that direction of something new, something challenging, something that's almost going to be like your baby, that you'll be able to grow and develop in that way. Okay, so that's for you, Kylie. Now, we've got Courtney here. Hi, lovely. Can I please have some guidance with all the mess going on around me at the moment? I feel like you're drowning in it. Here's your card. And you've got the unicorn. So trust your intuition. Trust your transition. It's got Sean in the background. Can you see that? Takes a bit for these cameras like the webcams to actually focus properly. So trust your intuition. Transition. Enjoy the changes and feel the magic. So isn't it an absolutely beautiful card? And I have got the light just shining on that a little bit when you get the light on it. Isn't it gorgeous? So just trust the transition. Yes, sometimes there's reasons for messes and what might seem as mistakes that show up. Peanuts just walked in. That show up really as benefits later. You know, the silver lining in a cloud. Just look at it that way. So yes, it might feel like you're drowning in it, but gee, fly over it like a unicorn would, because unicorns fly, don't they? And here we've got Hearts Love saying hi. Oh, thank you, Hearts Love, and you're over on my YouTube channel. Oh, that's wonderful. Great to see you there. Oh, do I keep cutting in and out? My internet signal's looking like it's good, so I don't know. So, Hearts Love, yeah, you can certainly ask a question, and if it's in the timeline, I might go for a half hour, I might go for an hour, just don't know. So do ask, and I'll see what sort of card can be pulled, or I'm only going to do the cards tonight and see what that comes up as an answer to your question. Now, here we've got Sue. Oh, look at the little bubby. Please have a card. I can see that it's actually saying please have cards, but I realise that's probably a typo, isn't it? Here we go for the mirror. So an energy surrounds you. It's not yours to absorb. Reflect the mirror, reflect the energy. In the metaphysical and the psychic and energy work that we do as light workers or energy healers and the rest, it certainly is that mirroring back of what's not needed. So it's what you're needing to actually be doing too for that stuff that you can feel being aimed at you. Just imagine that there is that mirror being held up and you needing to actually give it back as the reflection. It's not yours. Don't take on the responsibility. I'm just going to put these cards down so that I'm not hanging on to so much. Right, the ones that I've used. Now, Kylie Dudson. So feeling anxious today and down with all that's happening. Lost your job last week. Yeah, it can be that it feels like it's everything in the dumps at the moment. But what we've got for you is emotions, and acknowledge your feelings while being present in this moment. Realize too that it doesn't last forever, and it's okay to feel down in the dumps when you've lost your job and you're just not sure what's happening. Be mindful that when there is something that closes a door, that in general it could be that there's another door going to open for you. Feel into that positive energy of that space and place. Oh, I just realised how close I was to the little line. I'll just move my camera just a bit. So feel the positives, okay, of whatever it is that you're experiencing. It is valid to feel that way, but don't stay in it too long. Change that perspective just to look at it from, there's room for opportunity and it's going to pick up. There'll be something there. You will need to work at some of that, go and apply for jobs and things like that. Okay. And I do feel for you. It's hard work doing the applications. I know. Tried it once or twice or three times or 100. Victoria's saying, so good to see you. Thank you. Now, hi, Ros. How was your Friday? Oh, I've been rough. Yes, I've already put that one up, didn't I? And lovely Nan, Kylie Gregg. Here we go. You'd love a card too. Oh, I like that. The only BS in my life you need in your life is the beach and sunshine. I think I've called that out on one of the morning shows, haven't I? So here's your card. It is fish. Now, if you remember that with the Lenormand, it's abundance. And here with Leanne and Deb's deck, it's find your inspiration, creativity, and growth, which certainly does indicate abundance as well. So put it out to the universe that everything that you're going to be creating will grow it into an abundance. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the silvers and golds on these cards. So just sparkle it out like that, that whatever you're going to put your hand to will bring that in, the creativity and everything, okay? And here we go for Katrina. Did we already have one for Katrina? Snook? Snook? Do you pronounce it Snook or Snook? I think I did do one for you, didn't I? Yeah, you're up the top. So it really would be helpful if you don't repeat your questions, because I am just going to go down. Right. Now, Hearts Love Joe. Will I hear back from Jackson soon? I really miss him. I feel he's scared, too scared. He is scared to talk to me. We're in no physical contact. Right, let's see what that is. Fire. So what you're needing to do is take control. Find the fire deep within your soul. Is that reconnection something that you're really wanting to reignite? If you are wanting to do that, you need to take control. And there are possibly some things that you can do that will help to reignite that connection. I would do it gently and still allow space, so that instead of bombarding and really getting a bushfire going, just light in a way, light a match, light a candle, so that you can actually attract that potential. Do it with the intention that there will be connection, and but just gently move into expecting that Jackson will get back in touch with you or reconnect. Okay. Oh, hi, Diana. Just saw your name there. So it's lovely to see you here. Kim, I'm not sure. I don't think you've had a card yet either, because I'm looking at the little avatar pictures. That's how I remember better than the names, the words. And here you've got the dagger. Now, the dagger is about courage and protection surrounding you. So break free from the negative cycle and release the unwanted attachments. So in a way, it really is used as a cutting edge, as a sword. Not so much to kill things, but it's like the knife. Cut the cords. Anything that you don't need to have around you, those things that you've done with, make sure you are done with them and disconnect them. That's a permanent thing. Almost like, I won't say that so much because my thumb was, anyway. Bring it forward into your consciousness that it's going to be those things that don't serve you, that they are going to be finished with. Okay. And they'll go elsewhere. Now, Steve, you're saying the Scorpio energy is harsh right now. Look, I know that I do some of the astrology, but I haven't kept up with it so much over the years, so I'm not 100% sure. Are we in Scorpio? I haven't checked. Look, that's just what it is. I'll believe you. Now, Kerry, not going good at the moment. Oh, that's a shame. Sometimes that's what life gives us, isn't it? Things that don't go well. But when we look at it earlier, it can be that's going to be that silver cloud. And I think I've already done a reading for you too, a card for you. And Hearts Love, you are adding there. And does he miss me and wants to be more than just friends with me? Look, I think that's where just throw out that invitation and see what comes back, okay? I think, for the longer term, anything that's worth growing, it takes a bit of time and creating that firmer foundation, doesn't it? Well, that's what I found over the years. I don't know what that's for. I've got something beeping on my iPhone. So, good evening, Natasha. Unfortunately, she's had severe dementia the last few years. She's the best. Ah, you dearest Nan, isn't it? There's not much more we can add to that. I think really quality of life is what we're all wanting to attain to a good old age. And, sometimes it does work for us, that in our families that there are members who do have the dementia and Alzheimer's and things. It's part of life. I don't know. Is it a potluck thing? Ancestry? Who knows? We're each given we each choose what we're experiencing to a degree in our life. I mean, I do feel that we have signed soul contracts. And as much as sometimes we wonder about why is this happening to me, probably because we chose it to. We signed up for it. Don't know. We're all going to be finding that out when we're back home on the other side. That's home. This is just a borrowed time. And what are we doing? Here we go. Natasha, you were drawn to watch. Oh, you even turned your TV off. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I'm going to say very much a heartfelt thank you. I appreciate that. And hi, beautiful Sarah. Hi, I'm going to do your card now, even in case you haven't asked for one. Here you go, the bow and arrow. So you're right where you need to be. Your direction's clear and you're on target. So get that arrow and bow action happening and, hitting your targets. I know you're working towards doing more client work and the rest. Wonderful energy that you would be sharing with the Reiki skills, the Reiki that you've become attuned with and all that stuff. So, and your healing room, it's lovely to see your photos on the Facebook. I mean, we're on Facebook, aren't we? Well, I'm actually on 4 Facebooks and a YouTube. So there you go. And hi to those who've gone over to Leanne's page as well, because the Friday night we do, it's Leanne's page, My Time TV, my YouTube, it's my page and my profile. So that's the 5 locations that I know that, sorry, Sarah, I kept you up there for a while, didn't I? And Natasha's hoping that I'm well. Yes. Oh, look, I've had a slight tummy ache because I was a guts trying to get my teeth down before I came on here. And then I didn't have lettuce left on my teeth. You know what it's like when you're in a hurry. And Victoria, you're wondering, can you have a card too, please? Did I already do yours, Victoria? Just going back. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I did. I really don't know if I did. Okay, look, I'll go back and there we go. I've just got to line them up. Now, let me get a card for you because I've got them held here so that I don't have to move my hand much. And here we go. For you, Victoria, what I've got is the path. So the path is not always easy. Believe in your journey. And, the reason why paths aren't always easy is because if we had a straight what's an example? A straight path like the Nullarbor Plains, the road, the highway, whatever it is that crosses that. How absolutely boring in life to only have straight and narrow. We need to have those different levels of difference in our journey. It stretches us. It helps us grow. It helps us learn. It gives us wonderful experiences that we can see that growth and that learning and just being in those moments to experience different things in life, isn't it? So that's your card. So really, as far as the pathway may not be easy, but you'll manage it because that's what we're here for, is to travel our own pathway, create our own journey. And we've got Janet here. Good evening, Janet. So you'd be in Australia then, I suppose, Natasha. I think I did do one for you, didn't I, Natasha? Or didn't I? Oh, didn't I? Oh, good heavens. Hang on. Where did I get up to? Let me go and do that. Now, I'll go back to Janet as well because I don't think there might be a lot of messages down there that I'm just going to have to take the time to plod along and do this for the readings. Now, new moon brings new cycles and energy. Prepare for new beginnings. Now, I'm pretty sure, and I haven't got my Astro Gold up, I'm pretty sure it's new moon energy now. So from that, bring it in. Have that energy really bring forward to you those things that you are wanting to do that might be new for you. So there could be an idea, something that you are really feeling attracted to doing. Just, tap into that intuitive sense and yes, to following it through and taking up that new something. How exciting, really. And Wendy, no, I don't think I have done yours, have I? Here we go. Oh, beautiful. You've got the butterfly. So look for the signs of confirmation from above. Your loved ones are around you. And when you look at how beautiful the butterflies are, and they only started as a grub, as far as a caterpillar, that cocoon type thing, caterpillar, and then they transform or is it the other way around? Anyway, yeah, egg laid, larvae, caterpillar, cocoon, then a butterfly. Yeah, goes through a lot of stages, doesn't it? But look at that confirmation that all things are in perfect line of alignment of to creating that beautiful transformation that is you, and bringing those signs in that you need to be seeing, taking notice of as well. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so thanks for asking, Wendy. Now I'm just going to go back to Janet because I think I'd missed hers. I just said, took the good evening. And I will draw a card for you, Janet. And yours is the lock and key. So release your fears, unlock your inner power and strength. And it's almost like, what do you have the padlock on? It's something that possibly is really treasured, that you want to keep safe and locked away safely. And it's probably time to actually unlock that and open that treasure chest. Bring out that power and the strength that's your inner you. And, bring it out to the light and air, and being able to be appreciated and loved in that respect too. So now, Melissa, did I do a card for you? Did I do a card for you earlier? I have a funny feeling I did, didn't I? Or I didn't. I just noticed that you've got your lovely Nan there. I'm just having a look here. Whoa, went past the comments. I'm just going to go whizzing down to the bottom. Oh my, there is a few, isn't there? We'll just have to be patient, won't we? I can't just say stop commenting because I don't want any more questions or comments. I think it's lovely that we have all of you here. Thank you. Now, footsteps for you, Melissa. It is actions have consequences. Be conscious of the imprints you leave behind. And this card does remind me of the footprints in the sand poem, or something about Jesus carrying us. It's one that I grew up with, and it virtually did have just one set of footprints as part of the imagery of what the poem went with. But it really is, our actions do have consequences, and it's when we really get so past some of those consequences in despair sometimes, and we feel like, oh, let's give up. And we're being carried by our own spirit, being carried by those around us, and really asking for help if we need to. And that also does, be conscious of the imprints that you leave behind. Be conscious of the example that we do leave, the legacy that we've got as part of our life for others following, like our kids. Excuse me, but my hair is tickling. I think it's just floating around. Need a haircut. Haven't had one for a while. You know what it gets like. Now, Nat, you'd love a card, please, and thank you. Now, I don't think I've done yours. Oh, I can see Terry's there. Oh, breath. There you go, Nat. So release what no longer serves you. Find your inner energy and balance. And this is that sort of breath that you'd take when you get that real lacking in energy type of thing, and you've had enough, and there's things that you're still holding on to that aren't going to serve you any longer. And that's what that's talking about. So have that awareness too of what is serving you. You do still need to be in touch with what's happening around you to know that it is, I think I've finished with that, let it go. And if it's somebody else's responsibility, give it back to them as well. Okay? And then rest for yourself, okay? And Katrina was saying, thank you. Good evening, Tiana. Tiana, I have seen your name before. The double rainbow, isn't it gorgeous? Now, look, let me go. I'll do your card now. Oh, hang on, I'll get to that afterwards because I can see it down a bit further. Now, hi, Al. Is it Al? Here's your card. Oh, Al, here's an owl. If I pronounce your name right, it's so close to the owl. Be observant. It is time to see things more clearly. Draw on your feminine energy. So, wow. And this is the owl being observant rather than speaking out. The owl is actually quietly listening and taking in and learning and really adding to that wisdom that the owl innately does have as our acknowledgement of the owl's energy. They just do look so wise, and I don't know, I just love owls. I think they're gorgeous. So thank you for that, owl. Brooke, good evening. Assuming that you're here in Australia, I presume, Southern Hemisphere, whatever. The card I've got for you is Mountain. A little bit of a challenge. So here you are. You are a oh God, that's hard to focus. You are a tower of strength. Push forward. Use wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcome. So things are probably there. There's a few little difficulties that you've had to handle, and what I'm getting is keep persisting, keep moving forward, push through, and you certainly get to that peak. And at the peak there certainly is, it's almost like that flag on the top of an Everest, and being able to look over the full, complete picture of what's been happening and understanding even more the reasons behind and the learning that you've had in those experiences that have been challenging, okay? And you'll get to your goal. You'll get to the other side of it. Okay, Brooke? And Kylie, you've shared. Thank you so much. Deborah, how are you? Could you please tell me which job to take? Confused. Let me see. I don't know if I could tell you that one because I don't have ESP, but I can certainly say it feels like it's is one of the choices working from home. Find your own space. There you'll feel content and safe. So I'm feeling at the moment, there's probably not, actually, it almost feels like you don't really want to take on any job. You'd rather stay home. But make it something, well, which one are you more drawn to that feels more comfortable, that feels like you are going to be content in that job? What is the confusion? Are they too similar that you just can't make a choice? I'm just wondering, feel into it with your own intuition as to which one's going to bring that feeling of peace and love to you for what it's attracting, for what is your next stage. Trust spirit, ask them, have a chat with spirit as to which job you're needing to be taking, and trust that first reaction, intuitive sense that you're getting from that. Okay, now here's Tiana where she's actually asking to have a card. So here you go. You've got the snake. Wow. So shed your skin, prepare to heal and transform. You're always evolving. Do you know this way that I'm doing this, it's actually going to take you through the full complete set, I reckon, by the time we get to the end of the session, the show. Don't know if I've got halfway through yet. We might end up getting to the full set having gone through them. And just trust and know that what Spirit's chosen for you in the card, that you are in that process of transforming and that you are evolving. Trust that. Snakes are not horrible things. They are part of our environment, helping out with other things like mouse control and all that sort of stuff. So it's that natural progression of who you are, Tiana, that you take that on fully, and that as you need to continue to grow, that you are shedding past skins and growing fully even further into who you are in your completeness, okay, and being who you are in its fullness. And hi Terry. Whoops, let me have a look. This one, I'm going to pull yours now because I can see where you've got anything for me, and I just feel this one is for you. And it's hope. Have faith it will happen. So there's something that's in your life that you're wondering about, that you're hoping will happen. Have faith it will. There you go. The card is there. Isn't that proof? Trust it. Know that it's going to be. Okay. And we've got Katie here as well. What a gorgeous dog. Hope I'm well. Can you have a card? Yes. Whoa, there we go. We've got a door for you. Isn't that gold colour beautiful? So beyond the door is the unknown and unexpected. Surrender to what's coming. It just feels to me like a really joyful moment to be able to actually turn that knob and open the new door. So expect it. Put the intention that it's going to be absolutely exciting and that you can move fully into the energy of that, and experience in being present in that moment as you step through that door. And it might be I'm feeling it might be a little bit of nervousness involved in that to take that step, but trust it, it will be okay. It's going to be a perfect step for you to take by moving through that door. Okay. And tell me if I should take one of the new jobs. Oh, I think I've already done yours, Deborah, here. That was further up. And Kylie saying, thanks so much. Now, yeah, look, Deborah, yeah, I did ask, please don't keep repeating. Now, Liz. Hi, Liz. Don't think I've seen your face before, but lovely. Those cards are gorgeous. If you can draw a card for me, I'd love it, please. Thank you. Right, here we go. And I'll show the cover next of the deck so you can all see it, because I have forgotten to show it to you. Okay, so what you've got is wheat. I'm trying to get that shining on and focused. It's time to plant the seeds for your growth. Sow the seeds you wish to reap and you'll gain from the harvest. Almost similar to what the scythe card is in the Lenormand deck, but you're actually getting ready to harvest in it. Well, here we go. You plant what you want to actually sow. So metaphorically here it's wheat. It can be any type of seed, and isn't it beautiful? The tending has been done with the soil preparation effectively. So what you're actually putting forward has been prepared for, and once it's sown, and it, like nature, it looks after itself, but there needs to still be that tending. It needs a watchful eye kept for the things that might be weeds and other, like birds stealing or whatever. It just depends what level of harvest, how much you're going to need to tend it. Okay, I'm hoping that you understand what I mean there. So thank you for asking for a card. And here we go, is the actual card deck cover, so you can see that. So it's the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle, Leanne Winston and Deb Gilmore. Leanne, I think Deb was the main artist. Leanne did the fine tuning of what had to go to print. I know, because she had to do bit by, if you understand computer stuff, it was byte by byte or pixel by pixel or whatever it was, of tidying up with what the gilding was showing up on the proof of the diagrams of the artwork. And she channeled the words that are in the guidebook. I don't ever use guidebooks, so I just go with what's written on the cards for this deck. Otherwise, I just tap into what Spirit's telling me. So, beautiful deck. It is available if you just go to Inner Soul Guidance, I think is the website, innersoulguidance.com. Yeah, I might just, I think, Inner Soul Guidance. I think that's the one. Hopefully I have spelt it right. Let's see. It may have. Okay. So try that out. Melinda, I don't think I've seen you there now yet. No, here we go. So here's a card. Whoops. Here's a card for you. I nearly tipped them down out. You've got the dove. Oh, the dove's a gorgeous peace symbol, isn't it? So make a peace offering. Absorb the silence. Whoops. It's focusing. Absorb the silence and inner peace. Oh, I'm supposed to go forward, not back. Okay, so that's your card. Beautiful. I would suggest that what you're needing is actually to be spending some time. It's almost that meditative state, so in some respects. So spend some time actually meditating, I think, absorbing that, just sitting in the silence. You don't have to, well, I mean, the suggestion is to absorb it, but I think just to sit for some time with your eyes closed gently, and, in that space of just quietness, you'll receive what you need. Okay. And Courtney's saying thank you. That's okay. And Katie, sorry, silly auto. Oh, obviously there was something that was spelt wrong. And Nikki, so I presume that you're tagging someone there. Hi, Nikki. I know I've seen you before on the Friday night. So it's lovely to see you again. So, Kylie Ann, anything for you? There we go. And here we go. Web, there we go. You've got that wonderful creative potential happening there. The hard work's behind you. It's time to look forward. So that's the meaning that that Leanne and Deb have given the web. It's beautiful, but I know in the Lenormand it really is, or well, even in the Curiosity tea leaf cards that I showed earlier. It's about creativity, being able to design and create and move forward in whatever way you want to. So that can also mean that for you too. So it's almost like you've done the hard work, you've woven your web, and now you can enjoy what is the results from that, whatever sticks to it as far as your prize. Now, Deborah, we do only do, I do only do the one answer, one card type of thing. So feel into the job that you're wanting to move toward. If you've got the choice of two and you've got one that really is feeling a bit stronger a pull than the other, yes, it'll be good. Make sure you're putting that intention in with it. Okay. And Natasha, did I give you a card before? I don't know that I did I? I'll just quickly do a whiz back. Whee! I like the scroll bar on the Mighty Mouse. It can actually some nights be very, very fast. So for you, Natasha, we've got the Dream Catcher. So plan your goals, make time to follow your dreams. It's all well and good to have our dreams, but to have them come true, there does need to be that intention that they are going to come true. And sometimes it needs a little bit of work, which is basically some action. So if there really is something that you're wanting to follow as your dream, put things in place that it's going to actually create that, manifest it, bring it forward. So, and that's what I'd suggest it actually is going to happen for you. So think of the one that, or it's probably already in progress for you. Think of the one that you're wanting to move into most. Our strongest desires are usually the ones that we're actually wanting to, needing to move into, because it's what's part of destiny, if you'd like to call it that, or our soul contract. Deborah, I've already said you've already had your card. Now, Alkera, what a lovely family photo. Here is your card, and it's around protection. So may your guiding light surround you and watch over you and help protect you on your journey. So that really is that intention. It's the yin yang, that black-white styling of sorts that's going to really bring that balance into your life and that protection around and surrounding you and your family, those that are close to you. You look at the beautiful shapes in that, and they are two hearts that are swirling in that as well, if you can see that. And there you go. So allow that flow of protection to really surround you all the time. You don't have to be conscious of it as far as, thinking I'm protected in everything that you do consciously. Just trust, and that it's that you've got that love surrounding you, the unconditional love of source, whatever name you put to your source of belief, or connection, spiritual connection. Okay. So trust yourself, because we are creations of that source, which means we are that source. If you get the understanding, it's a bit more in that quantum side of things. So trust that. Now, Nikki, I don't think I did get you a card. Did I give you a card before? Because I know I saw your name. You were tagging someone, weren't you, to join in? Yeah. So here you go. There. Oh, what a beautiful one. Sunflower. Look at that gold, the golden colour of the sunflower. Enrich your life with joy, happiness and longevity. That's a gorgeous card to actually receive, isn't it? Really live that message. Know that that's for you, and for as long as you want to hold that energy. Bring it in, bring the joy, bring in the happiness. live it with that expectation. Even sometimes those sad moments can have that edge of happiness because we know it's all part of what is a life, a full life, okay? Because we need all sorts of different experiences, really. Now, Jack, is that how you pronounce that? Can I please have a card? Actually, I think you might have been right at the top, were you? Do know that if you've already commented way back that I have done a card for each and every name that I can see there. So we're now at around about the comments that were made over half an hour ago. It's a slow process. It is a slow process, but yours isn't. So here you go, Jacques. You trust it will all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. It really is that trust that what is the natural progress of life is happening, that, Mother Nature takes care of everything really that's of the physical world, including our bodies. If we attend and look after them well, I'd have to say, don't know if I'm doing that, but do the best that you can and trust that all things will then work out, and they will. So have that in your heart, really trust. So thanks for asking for a card. Now, Beth, can you see me moving soon? And if I do, will it be with Bill? Look, there's 2 questions there. Will you move soon? Or will Bill join? Let's have a look. A judgment. So you do not know the paths others have walked. Watch your motives. No judgment required. I suppose really that's sort of indicating to me that are you really wanting it to be with Bill, and are you wanting to move? The only way that you're going to know is by the doing, really. Asking a question, will you be moving soon? Do you want to? Is that something you're planning to do? Have you been planning to do that? And if it's something that you do desire and want to do, then get the plans happening. And if they work out, well, it will. No judgment. Look, as far as will it be with Bill, it really is only you who can actually answer these. Spirit's telling me yes, it is a combination of the both. But really, as far as these are only guides, remember, you can still change your mind. It doesn't mean it's set in concrete. So if you're wanting to change your mind and not move, it's okay too. It's all of that combination of things. Now, Kylie's saying thank you. That's lovely. Thank you. Now, I'm not sure why. In the back of mine, it's here, our carer. It's showing there's nothing there, but I'm assuming it probably is an emoji or something like that, or one of those stickers. They don't show up in the back end of my studio here, so I'm not sure why it does it that way. Now, Tiana, did I get a card for you? I'm pretty sure that I might have, because I recognised your evening. Yeah, your double rainbows. Gee, it's a long list, isn't it? I don't think I did, actually. All I can see. Yeah, look, I'll give you one. You can have another one if that's the case. Here we go. Not sure. That's all right. Here you go. You've got the broom. Oh, that sounds like work, doesn't it? So clear out the clutter. Make way to receive your blessings. So it's actually giving it a clean sweep. So that's actually a good card. It's not so much work, but it is some action happening. And you are going to have some new blessings coming in. What is it that you're most desiring? Maybe it's that. Or it could be something else that you totally unexpect. And it's a total surprise. Wouldn't that be good too? I don't know why, but I sensed a car just then. So whether you're actually, don't know, you planning to buy a car? I do not know. Tony, that's that. Yeah, probably a sticker there. I don't get anything there. Now, here we go. You can have a card. There you go, because that's only just recent, isn't it? Although that's at 10 to, about half an hour ago. Takes time. And your connection to the spiritual realm's strong. Know that you're never alone. You are receiving guiding messages from above. I think usually it's fairly well recognised that when you see feathers in your path, that it's a message from angels. It's a symbol, it's a sign. So certainly keep an eye out for any of the feathers. And those times where you do feel like there's spirit present with you, do take note of what's happening around you. It could be that they are giving you something more direct to be taken notice of. Don't wait till it's the second time or the third time, because usually that's something that is they really want you to listen. Like, for me, it was this, broken wrist, thumb. I've had all that stuff. So do take notice of those signs and symbols that you feel at the time are something, you were just thinking of someone that was close to you, and, it's that type of messaging that they might be using for you. So, whoops, button finger. And Heather, lovely to see you as well. Oh, I like your spelling of the hay. Hey, Ros. Cows eat hate, rabbits do too. Whatever it is. There's a good little rhyme about that. Yes, so here's a treasure chest for you. Well, I'm assuming it's treasure chest. Abundance comes in all forms. Be open to receive it. Don't lose the key if it's locked. Just make sure you hold the key. It's abundance. It's ready for you to open that chest, and really, what sort of resource are you wanting to dig into? What do you really want for in your life at the moment? Because it's not always about money or treasures, riches like that. Abundance is abundance. What do you want more of? So that's what it's bringing to you. Now, we've got, I already did do yours, didn't we? Yeah. So I do remember seeing that back there. And Deborah, you're very persistent. So the more that people who do readings freely see consistent, frustratingly frequent little messages, I get a bit frustrated by it, because it's not allowing others to have theirs seen and read as easily. Okay. And hi, Michaela. Beautiful to see you here in that gorgeous teddy bear. You've got the boat, A Time of Chance Encounters, so new journeys and exploration. And it's one of those things in my youth that I really enjoyed doing, was sailing. I absolutely loved it. And look at that. We've got the hearts being the sails. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love the artwork that Leanne and Deb did for these. They're just so gorgeous. And the colours, the rainbow colours, and it's just so gorgeous. So as you're moving through your days, just allow that is the naturalness of moving forward, of progressing forward in whatever you're doing. Be as peaceful and calm as what the wind and the breeze can do, like sails like the wind in the sails, I mean. So, you don't have to work so hard at it. You just allow what is natural to move you forward and be that new journey and exploration, like the card suggesting. Okay. And we've got Debbie Ann here saying hi. And I'm not sure. Where did I see? Yes. So you are saying hi down there. Oh, this is the hi, and you've got a request for a card down there. So now I did Michaela's, didn't I? I just did that. So there's Michaela's that I did, and that was just then. I'll do Stacey's. Wow, that's a very nice little emblem. Here's yours, Stacey, and you've got the Spiritual Awakening, the one that's the cover of the cards. So your higher vibrations rise from within, so your spiritual path is calling to you. It is calling to you. So are you actually listening, responding, and acting on it, putting it into action, really connecting with your spirit guides? Isn't it a beautiful card? There you go, Sarah. And I have just noticed the time. So good to see me. Oh, thank you, Michaela. And thank you from Kim. Thank you. Yes, Scorpio is in now. Good. Thanks for that, Kim, because otherwise I would have had to have opened up my my Astro Gold. I do have an astrology program or app. Well, it's a program. It's on this Mac. And here we are, you're reading the same people more and more. Oh, am I? Whoops. Debbie Ann, it's very hard to do it when you're in the back end of what is a very long stream of names and comments, and um, very similar names with some of it as well. So, hello, Raywin, beautiful lady. Here you go. I'm doing the star for you. So, love, look to the stars. It's time to manifest, visualize what you want, plan and set your goals. So, that really is for you, Raywin. Just move forward with what you're wanting to work with, or even play with. It doesn't have to be work. And just set those plans into action and get things going. Whatever it is that you're wanting to visualize, it will manifest. That's what the message is from that one. Now, I'm actually Ros. That's something I did forget to do, was put my name. Can I show my name on the screen? Let me see. Yeah, I can too. I just keep forgetting to do it because I assume that everyone knows who I am. I've been doing this for so long. Yes, and yet there are so many of you who are new. So Moshe, is that how you pronounce it? Moshe? Moesha? Leanne herself isn't here because she's not well. Well, it's not that she's not well. She just had a banger of a headache, so decided to rest. Well, I basically suggested she should anyway. Oh, you've got your second baby on the way. Just wanting some guidance on how the pregnancy will go. I think just taking care of self. Oh, look at that. Isn't that the perfect card to have for you? Offer love, feel love, be motivated by love. I think there you go. That's the central energy around second bubs, your baby boy. And there you go. Isn't that flashy? Isn't it beautiful? I am feeling, just make sure that you are actually going to be resting enough. As a second baby, you've already got one in tow, I dare say. So make sure you're resting enough and be prepared for a quick delivery. That was just my experience with the second, third, and fourth. Type of thing. Oh, the fourth probably not, because he was 10.5 pounds. But yeah, certainly take care of yourself through that, and it will all be fine. It will all be fine. You're just needing to make sure that you have the rest, is what I'm sensing. And Susan, oh, lovely to see you here. Nice of you to pop in. Thank you. And you've got the ring, so it's a time of coming together for protection and promises. So it really is those things that you are committing yourself to and with others. To me, I feel that it is around self, as you know, setting some boundaries so that there are those vows, commitments, the type of things that you're actually sharing together with someone and it's not just necessarily a marriage. It can be any relationship that you're actually putting in your own boundaries around that and honoring yourself through that as well. But it is a coming together, and protection and promises. Yeah, I am feeling that it is setting some boundaries as well, so that with the knowing, and it's both sides of any relationship, that at least you know where you stand, is what I'm feeling with that. So certainly set that in place, and then it feels a lot more comfortable to have that relationship continue to move forward and whichever way that you're needing it to, okay? Now, Tiana, I thought, yeah, I had done one for you a little bit earlier up there, hadn't I? I finally did catch up with that, yes. So, and Kath, how are you? Now, I know I'm not going to be able to finish all of these. So it's just one of those things when people are a bit later in a show that you just don't have that opportunity to be read. I'm going to go through for all of these cards, and that's when it's finishing, which, we'll see. Let go, Kath. So release the past to the universe and allow your inner peace to replace it. And that is a choice. It's a decision. It is a action. So you do need to be aware first of what you're actually wanting to let go too, so that you can allow it to complete that pathway. Look at all the beautiful hearts in bubbles. Love it. Cauldron of the witches, almost. Now, Kylie. No, I don't think I've brought one up for you. So there's a chance if your ex and I'd end up getting back together. Well, there's always going to be a chance, but is it going to happen? Don't know. The dolphins are an absolutely beautiful card to have. Playful, have fun. Be playful, have fun. Find your inner child. It just depends. How do you want to have that? Get back together with your ex? Does he want to get back together with you? Maybe it needs to have that playfulness about what your relationship is now, in the way that it is now, and not committing to getting back together, but just enjoy that connection that you have as friends continuing. And who knows what it might regrow into. Sometimes you are different people, even right now, from where you started. Okay, and it might need to just have that playfulness to get back to knowing each other again. And Moisha, you said, sorry, I meant to say Ros. Typos are allowable. And Sarah, thank you, beautiful. You're doing a wonderful job as usual. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Now, Kath, did I do a card for you? I do feel like I did, because I said her hello. I did put your hello up. If I didn't, apologies, but I'm going to keep moving past in case I did. Now, Nikki, I did mention to you, do we have some good news coming our way? I've already forgotten what card it is that I brought up, so you might need to replay that back to watch what the card was. And Amanda, I'm not sure if I did do one for you. I don't think I have seen your name again here. So I'll trust that I haven't. So here's a card for you. I'm just going to be pulling them from the top now because I'm getting too little. The lion. So your inner roar empowers you. It offers strength to overcome your hurdles. Anything that you're feeling challenged with, know that you've got the strength, that you can. You know, it really is the lion, the king of the jungle, courage and being able to. You've got the resources within you to actually get past any type of a challenge. And if they're hurdles, you'll jump over them, you'll push through them, and they'll be fine. You'll grow, like you'll have that muscle growth from it too, metaphorically. So trust that. Emma, I don't think I've had you either. So here's your card, and it's the scorpion, and this is to do with your words. So your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. It's just having a conscious awareness of how you're saying things, what words you are saying. And sometimes it's not just directly the person that you're speaking with, it's others who may hear that are on the sidelines and not deliberately eavesdropping, but sometimes phrases and things that we say being heard by another can have absolutely dynamic impact. We don't know that, but we know they've picked it, that they know that they've picked up whatever it is that has a change in their life or can do. So just have mindfulness around it and don't, it's being loving and compassionate and humble in how we speak is what I'm feeling there. Natasha, I'm not sure about the no there. And Natasha, is this, I haven't seen you here already yet, so welcome. It's nice to see you here. And what you've got for your card is the palette. Beautiful and colourful, so be creative, express yourself and learn something new. There could be something already that you've taken on that is absolutely new and creative. Have a ball with it. Really trust your instincts with this one and just do it more for your own pleasure, but if it's in line with wanting to do something that's going to earn you an income, follow that through too, okay? So trust that. Oh, good evening, Louisa. Here's a card for you. I don't know if you've asked for one, but you're getting it. But here we go with the infinity. So it's a never-ending card of life. We learn to move forward on our journey. So that's what you're continuing to do. Trust that and see the two little hearts. And of course, the infinity symbol in and of itself, when it's just the plain circle ones, it's the folded ring, circle. So here we've got it in the shape of hearts, and it's beautiful. So there isn't an end or a beginning. It really is continuous. Just keep moving through life with that infinity. Infinity is the symbol of abundance too. So move through that energy for it, hey? And, well, thank you, Wendy. That's cool. Now, Kathy. Hi, Ros. Just wondering if my Auntie Mary, who's in hospital at present due to fluid in her lungs and has major issues with her heart, will a heart specialist be able to help her? Yes, I think they're probably just going to need to do something with that fluid. Is it emphysema or pneumonia or something? I think that she's in the right place for it, put it that way. So hopefully it's not beyond being able to be dealt with, and that she can go home shortly. So I'm getting a yes on it, so trust that. And do you want a card? I'm going to pull one for you, so there you go. And that was for Kathy. The turtle. Isn't it so colourful too? So it's endurance, persistence and perseverance will keep you steady on your path. Find a slower and steadier pace. So that, to me, with the view of the question you're asking about your Auntie Mary, it's just going to be a bit of a slow plod, slow journey. But the turtle won the race. Remember that. Now, Tony, you haven't got a card yet. I thought I might have done that. So did you ask for one earlier? Let me just go back and find that, because I am doing them one at a time through the list, and I'm doing it fairly slowly, as you can tell. Oh, you did. You did. I missed that one. It was in the middle of some of Sarah's, so that's all right. Here we go. There's your card. So you obviously needed to get this particular card, otherwise the order would have been different, wouldn't it? So reconnect with Mother Earth. Grounding brings balance. Take time out to restore your energy. As you know, a tree is in the ground. That's how they grow. They're nurtured from Mother Earth, but they also put back to our atmosphere the oxygen. So they're nurturing us and all of life, really, because of that. So feel that connection with Mother Earth. Really bring it forward so that you are in that cycle of what is natural, in the fullness of who you are, and that what you're drawing in and receiving, that you're also giving out some of that back too. It completes that cycle of what is the natural order of energy flow. Okay, and see those birds flying? Fly free, Tony. Yeah, I'm getting that message too. Now, where have I got that? I'm just wondering then, because I went back to that, there was someone else in the middle. Did I give, yeah, because I'd commented on Heather's way she spelt hay. So that's lovely. Now, see, now I've just got lost. I have just got lost. Whereabouts were we up to? Because I'd gone back a long way for that one. Auntie Mary. And Heather, did I do yours? Because I had I think that's where I've gotten up to. No, this is where I've gotten up to. This is the one I need to do next, is Kimberly Rose. I'm hoping that I haven't already given you a card, but what you've got's the stag. So observe, listen, and pay attention. They're very observant. They're in the wild and they can flip off at the slightest sound. Step back, see the bigger picture. So there is more than meets the eye, okay? So that is that taking notice of what's happening around you. So I think there's probably something that you may be missing, or if you're not attentive, you're not taking notice, it's going to miss you completely. I feel that you are being instructed, take notice. So have a bit more awareness around you and what you're doing through your day, okay? Now, Louisa, I did give you a card when I saw that, didn't I? Now I can't find where I was up to. Heather Michi. Have I seen that one? I did, didn't I? But I think that's only because I was passing, and it's the first time I've seen your avatar or your profile picky. What are they called? Avatars? Profiles? It's beautiful colours in it. beautiful colours in it. And have a look at all of that. You've got the 1111. So ask those desired questions. Open your heart and receive the signs from above. So here's another one about awareness, trusting, communicate. This really is getting in touch with your spiritual side, your spiritual connection, and trust that what information you're receiving really is spot on. It's like I've learned to trust the messages that I get from Spirit. I think you're being instructed that way as well. Okay. Thank you for asking, Heather. And Nat's saying thank you. Rachel, hi. Oh, hi, Rach. Rachel, you're over in Somerset, isn't it? So it's your morning. And Leanne wasn't able to come on tonight, unfortunately. Now, she wasn't quite that well. Tracy Marie, I don't think I've done a card for you. Autocorrect typo, Ros. Can you have a card? Oh, just reading your message that is down below. It doesn't matter. I've had it spelt Rod before because the S is next to the D on a keyboard. I touch type, so I know that. The third eye, Tracy. You need to trust your intuition, acknowledge the guiding words that come from within. So the knowing without knowing, and don't I know it, which I've just said for a previous card. So really these messages are coming in strong and clear that we do need to be trusting our spiritual connection, trust your third eye, what you're getting, that intuitive sense, that knowing without knowing. Yeah, good message for you to receive, I dare say. And there's Rachel saying, may you have a card. Did I get you one? Now I can't even remember. I might be doing a few twice. I don't think I will with this one. So the autocorrect, yes, I saw it there. That's it, Tracy. Yeah. And Katie, thank you. Many thanks. Gorgeous dog. And Rachel, your beautiful hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because you are here regularly. Thank you. And awesome from Liz. Thank you. Now, Jackie Ray, I don't think I have done one for you, have I? And this is probably very soon going to be finishing because I've only got a few more cards. So there you go. Crown for you, Jackie. So draw in your inner power. Change of luck comes your way. Reap the rewards. Know what's happening. It's already in process. Look at those beautiful hearts there too. So there's your crown. Wear it with joy and happiness. Shine it out. Shine it out. Now, did I put the right website address there for the cards? I think I might have done. And I did do a card for you, didn't I, Rachel? So, yeah. And Kevin Samuel, I don't know whether hi, Kevin, because I haven't seen your name here before. And you've got the wings, beautiful angel wings that almost look like, well, it's a butterfly, isn't it? So spread your wings and take flight. There are no limitations. So I'm just trying to catch the light on that. Isn't it gorgeous? Feel that energy. Feel that lightness, the ability to fly. See everything from a different perspective, each and every flap of the wings in some respects, isn't it? Whatever you touch is going to seem like that silver lining. So I think it's beautiful. So, yeah, be transformed by it too as you're flying around. That you bring to your own awareness as you're moving around and learning and all of that. So, and Lily. It's interesting that is that your name? Very nice, isn't it? Like Lee. You would like a card is the dog, and you deserve friendship, loyalty, and support. Feel the unconditional love that surrounds you. That's what I'm feeling for you, is that breath. It really is sitting in that beautiful appreciation of that love that is surrounding you. I think you do know that, you're aware of it, and you're really being able to be present in that unconditional love. And, if it's not from a dog, the dog represents that. I'm feeling it's not from the dog that you're receiving this unconditional love. I really think there is someone close to you that really does appreciate you to that extent that you can say, wow, you can rest safe and secure in the presence of that loved one. Okay. Uh-oh, Diane, you're having trouble with a neighbour. Will I get rid of him? Let's see what this next card's going to bring as an answer. So it's the cross. I'm almost feeling like you need to get out there with a cross like it's an exorcism. Sorry. Will you get rid of him? I don't know. You're on the right path. So believe in yourself. Destiny awaits you. So I would say, yes, just hold up. It's almost like the mirror that was one of the cards before, but it's holding the energy of what is the cross in the space, in that intention that you're wanting to have the neighbour move on. Bring it to spirit. Ask, can he please either change, or is it the process now of him moving on, time for him to move on? And put that intention there, that's what you'd like spirit to be able to help solve for you. Okay, so I'm feeling that hold the cross. It's almost like you've seen this one before, haven't you? Going out there almost with a dagger. Well, not the dagger. I mean, this is a letter opener, people. It's not a dagger. But it feels like that symbolism of holding the cross up. Okay. And I've got these lovely thank yous. Thank you, Kylie. And also, hi, can you see me moving soon? I think I did already answer that one a lot earlier on. I'm pretty sure I did, because I asked, do you really want to? Nikki, now I'm not sure. I did at some point. It might not have been in the time space that you were watching or listening, but I do remember pulling. Yeah, because you've got the question there as well. I'm pretty sure that I had actually answered that one. If I haven't, well, apologies that I haven't, but I mean, that's it. It can be the luck of the draw with this sort of thing. Now, Cheryl, hi, haven't seen yours. That's an interesting vehicle. Is it a snow thing? Can't see. Can't see what that one is. And what's on your horizon? And you've mentioned that it's your mum's birthday today and you miss her so much. What I'll do is this one. There we go. And you've got rise. Beautiful hearts. So get in touch with your true self. Enjoy your moment. In that respect, you are aware that you can get in touch with your mum yourself. You can still chat with her and connect spiritually. Just because our loved ones have passed on, and we do like to ask mediumship type questions from a reader or someone, like Leanne and I, or anyone, we can all do it. I can understand the need, that we want to ask from someone that is more in touch more frequently or something, or got a gift for. We each have a gift for being able to connect psychically and with mediumship and the rest. It's just that some of us are more able to get in touch more easily in that way. But for you, did I not put that? For you, Cheryl, it's allowing your trust in self and what you're getting in, as to getting in touch with your true self. That true self connection is also able to get in touch with your spirit self and your others on the other side, is what I'm trying to say. So give it a go. Now, Rachel, I think I did do yours. Now I'm just whizzing past a few because I have answered them and I've just got 2 lucky ones left. So Renee, you're so late tonight. Yeah, no, Leanne, she had a whacking headache. So, it's fine that she doesn't show up every week. I do host this show, and she's just been so wonderful in being a guest so regularly. And, I did start doing mine without her right at the start, and I'm quite capable of doing them by myself. If I'd have thought forward enough, I would have put my Be Live link in. Any of you who are ready for for coming in with a camera and a microphone, you could certainly have joined. I might do that next week even. I'm just trying to think what date it is. Anyway, we'll see. Great to see me on. Thank you. Would love to know where you see me moving next year and if you'll have found a job by then. Now, let's see what's here. Inkwell and Quill. That could mean that you're going to be doing some more job applications, or whether you're purchasing a house when you move. I do feel you are. Look carefully at the agreements. Be careful what you sign. So I think it's either lease for rental or job applications. It could be both. So get your pens out, glasses on, look at the detail. Oh, you don't. It doesn't look like you wear glasses, lucky you. Take notice of the detail of any of the things, that the agreements and whatnots that you're signing, though, so that you're not caught out with the fine print. It certainly is a positive. I'm feeling that yes to both of those. Just be a bit more wary on the the job one may take a bit longer, but be a little bit wary of what the detail is on, lease or purchase if you're moving. So thank you for asking. Love, thank you. You do see feathers? That's good. Take notice of those times. Caitlin, wonderful to see you here. And you are going to be the lucky last for the last card, because I've gone through the full deck now. It's the rooster. So beware of the ego at play. Take charge. So that may not be your ego. It could be others around you. So certainly move through your days with love and compassion. So just understanding you don't know, as far as how some of emotions or egos and the rest is, you don't know where they're coming from with it, or you might. And instead of getting angry, just allow peace, love and tranquility to move through. And that'll stump them, won't it? Anyway, you've got the rooster, and a very handsome rooster it is too, isn't it? So that actually is going to be the finish of tonight, because I have gone through the deck. We have gone past the hour I usually do this for. It's now an hour and a half, or nearly. So, what's the Jeepers for? Whoopsie. I just saw that one. Nice word. I like how you spelt it, Caitlin. Now, apologies to anyone else that was expecting or wanting a card, but there is only a certain amount of time. There's only the one deck, and I'm not going to hold another. My arm is actually killing me now. So it's lovely, though, that you do come on and share time and space here with me. Well, it's usually with us. As far as Leanne and I, we have a ball. It's just so much fun. And I just realised I haven't even got my overlay on because I didn't use my eCam. So what I'm going to do is just put the, I don't know whether the website comes up if you need it, into the comment stream. And also if you need to book, I'm going to do the Calendly as well. Ros Boundy. Usually anything that I am actually, just search for Ros Boundy, and usually anything that I've put on the internet anywhere, it's usually with this face or one of the faces that look very similar to this. I must admit there's one I've put on that was a few years ago that looks a bit nicer than, younger, I should just say. But certainly just do the search, Google Ros Boundy, it comes up as a Google My Business thingy and whatnot. There's ways that you can get in touch with me. Certainly am on Facebook, as you know, because you're watching either from Facebook page or the YouTube channel. So it's lovely to have you here. I really appreciate being able to spend time on a Friday evening, and every morning at 8 o'clock. I'll be on again at 8 o'clock in the morning. That one is only for a shared, like it's a general card spread reading. I don't give individual card pulls for that one. It's just a general Lenormand card spread reading. So it'd be lovely to see you back here on the My Time and my pages for that. I don't share that one with Leanne's page. So certainly continue onward, having a beautiful weekend or week if it's only the Friday nights you join in. So keep being the best you, and blessings in all that you do. Namaste.